Hey guys, yeah, Goose, I'm gonna keep saying that because it's like tradition. I don't see what's wrong with it. But I would like to point out that I don't say, hey guys, what's up? Because I think it's kind of silly. Like, it's a video. You can't respond to my question. I mean, you can like later, but I think it's kind of silly to ask what's up. No offense to anyone who does that. But yeah, hey guys. So, a lot of questions to answer this week. Cooney, my favorite Thanksgiving food, same with this last week. I agree with Brent. I'm not a fan of turkey. Like, I'm actually not a big fan of that many Thanksgiving foods in general, actually. Like, I'm a little weird that way. But I'd say my favorite's probably mashed potatoes or maybe pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is just like classic. Like, even though after one slice I really can't eat more. Like, one slice and then maybe I'll have some like the next day, but I can't eat a lot of pumpkin pie, but I like it. I don't know. Yeah. Goose. I am glad that you enjoy the warm weather, but I'd just like to clarify that my point was that I would not enjoy the warm weather. I like to keep my room cold. I would not appreciate never being cold in LA. I'm very glad that works for you, but that was not my point at all. So yeah, and you asked that question about like taking that pill, if that's ethical. I don't really see how that's like a debatable topic at all. I mean, I'm not trying to shoot down like Tall's opinion or whatever. I don't understand it. Like, I don't see how your inability to remember something would make it any more or less ethical. I can understand if like the pill impaired your judgment somehow, because then that's kind of like the question, like when you're drunk, are you responsible for your actions? Which, it's a difficult question because it does influence your state of mind, but like you can't be like, okay, if you've had alcohol, whatever, do whatever you want and no one's gonna like, you have to be responsible for your actions to some extent, but it's just tricky where you draw the line and stuff. But like, if it's just about memory, I don't think that has anything to do with ethics, because you're still cheating on your wife knowingly and purposefully. I'm assuming, I don't know. This is all hypothetical. But yeah, I don't think that makes it any more ethical. I mean, I guess there's less chance of your wife finding out if you don't remember and the person you slept with doesn't remember, which is convenient. But yeah. Catherine, you asked WW and PhD, which I think doesn't really work as a general question. It kind of needs to be applied to situations. But yeah. And you also asked about the phrase F my life, which I am not a fan of. I think we've discussed this before. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I think you're the only one I talk to who uses it, and like you don't even use it that often, because when you do, you get mad at yourself. But I think, no, don't like that phrase. Brent, you asked about test taking rooms or whatever. We just take our tests in our classrooms. Yeah. So I think that's all the questions. Sam, I don't know if you asked any. I don't remember any. Sorry if I missed something. But yeah, so I just said that I would talk about being a guinea pig. I feel like I don't have any exciting reports about that. Like, I go into rooms and take surveys and do what they tell me to do and then take another survey about it. I'm actually not supposed to talk about like the details, because these people, it's like higher level psychology students who are conducting the experiments, and they still have to like write their papers and stuff, so I'm not supposed to talk about the details until the semester's over. I've got 2 more experiments on Thursday and then I am done. So yeah. There's only 1 week until Thanksgiving. Isn't that crazy? Like, a week from now, I'm gonna be getting ready to go home. Oh yeah, when I said Thanksgiving, I meant Thanksgiving break, because for me, Tuesday's the last day of classes, and I'm flying back home on Tuesday. So I have some exciting news this week. Like, it's been a good week. Yeah. I gave blood, and it makes me feel like a good person. So yeah. And the person who like interviewed me to make sure I was an acceptable donor was really impressed that I'm like so small and I have enough iron to give blood. I don't know. And then when I wasn't like lightheaded or anything at the end, she was like, I don't know what your secret is. And it was kind of funny. Yeah. And then my other really exciting news is that I got a job designing posters for my student government, like in Photoshop. I just picked up this key to the office for like the director of public relations, which is where the computer that I work on is. And it's super exciting. I designed a Mamma Mia poster yesterday because Campus Films is showing it this weekend. And it's just like, this has like pretty much been my dream job since like 7th grade. Like, I'm making stuff in Photoshop and people are gonna pay me. I actually don't know how much I get paid yet, but like the fact that they're paying me at all is great because I would be willing to make these posters for free. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. And so my question this week is, what is your dream job? And like something realistic. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be something that you would be able to do like right now. You don't have, like, if your dream job is to be a lawyer, you can say that even though obviously you're not qualified to be a lawyer like Arita. But like, I don't know, don't say like something where I sit around all day and get paid a lot, because let's think of a job that exists, please. Yeah, I feel like this has been kind of short, but I think I've talked a lot. I don't know, I felt like I had a lot to say at the beginning and I feel like I haven't said it all. I'm just rambling a lot. 1 week until Thanksgiving break.